Hey there, how are you today? My name's Dana Damara, and you have landed on Astrocast. This is your weekly forecast from November 20th to the 26th. So the theme this week, actually two words, because I can't break it down to one. Confidence and persistence. And this is why Mars and Saturn are both really active this week. Okay. And if you were listening last week, I talked a little bit about Mars and the Sun, the Mars cazimi, which when Mars and the Sun are conjunct each other, it creates this energy, a couple different ways you can interpret it. One is, like, okay, time to move forward with the thing that you want to accomplish or do or put out into the world. The other side of that coin is that it's angsty energy, right? And so you get to choose how it shows up for you. Honestly, it's not the same for everybody. So right on the heels of that, Mars and the Sun are both sextiling Pluto this week. Now, Pluto is all about empowerment and transformation. And remember, Pluto is now moving forward. So Pluto was retrograde back into Capricorn. Now it's moving toward Aquarius. It's going to land in Aquarius next year. Amen. And it's going to stay there for a while, for quite a while. So, with that type of transit, you want to look at any kind of project or, any kind of work that you've been doing toward empowerment or transformation, and, keep going. Basically, just understand that this energy it enhances your impact and your influence and your confidence. Okay. Now the persistence comes in with Saturn. So this week, the Sun is going to square Saturn and Mars will also square Saturn. Remember, the Sun and Mars are together. They're hanging out. Right now, the Sun is going to move out of Scorpio pretty soon. So as soon as that Sun moves out of Scorpio, the energy will shift. But until then, with the Sun squaring Saturn, remember, a square is it's 90-degree angle. So it's going to create a challenging or a tense aspect, right? And challenging or tense doesn't always mean something bad. Sometimes that energy pushes us just enough to get past that sense of comfort or complacency, right? So don't always think of a square as something negative, but when the Sun squares Saturn, it's about looking at your boundaries and your restrictions, and maybe boundaries that you've created that are no longer necessary, or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's boundaries that actually need to be created. Right. So you have to really understand how this lands with you, but you have the Sun, which is illumination, high energy, fire. And then Saturn is like, either, hey, do the thing, take responsibility, or create some restrictions or some boundaries for yourself so that you can actually continue to move forward with persistence. And it's the same energy with Mars. Like, Mars is that fiery initiatory planet. And so you want to focus on your own creativity. You want to focus on your passion. You want to focus on whatever it is that you have been wanting to be, do, or contribute to the world. It's such a beautiful energy as we move toward the end of the year and moving into 2024. 2024, first of all, I'll just say this, 2024 is numerologically speaking, according to numerology, 2024 is an 8 universal year. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is abundance, infinite. It's beautiful, beautiful energy coming up. So as we move toward the end of the year, don't get all caught up in all the things outside of this beautiful vessel. Like, just keep that whole staying in your own lane philosophy as you move forward, and stay focused on rest and creativity and connection, self first. Okay. So if you want your chart read for 2024, I am taking appointments now, like right now. So if you want your chart read, please reach out to me. You can email me at dana@danadamara.com, or feel free to just go to my website. You can book it and pay for it all on my website, If you just go to my website and then at the top, it'll say one-on-one, I think, and then just click on astrology reading and book it. But it's really powerful to understand how your chart is actually impacted by the energy that's happening right now. Really powerful, because that's how you learn how to use the energy for you, because everything else is just generally speaking, right? So I hope this helps. And gosh, please reach out to me for anything at all. Hopefully, I will see you soon. Have a beautiful holiday. Thank you so much. Namaste.